Queen Bee Creations. Thanks for joining me tonight for What's New Wednesday, which is really just what are some of the new items that we brought into the shop this week? What else is happening in the shop? The big news right now, I guess, is that we are just about halfway through the week, and this is the week that we have our IOD. So all of our Iron Orchid Designs products on sale, 20% off. So I know there's a lot of you that lie in wait, and especially Monday was really busy with people that I had just gotten out of bed and there were already big orders on IOD. So people had obviously been waiting for this and were much more night owls.
You got a message from Kim Nolt already. Hi, Cindy. What color is the Alfred Meekin picture? Green. Just let me know when you get to showing it on the line.
Okay, I will definitely mention, but it's like I would say blue, but it's actually kind of a greeny blue.
Like a teal almost.
Yeah, kind of tealish, like a dark teal. Anyway, we'll talk about it when we get there. But yeah, so yeah, it's been busy. I will say this: a lot of people have been snapping up any of the Christmas stuff that I still have. I mean, obviously, any of those items, when they're gone, they're gone. They're not going to be printed again. They're not going to be made again. So any of the stamps, or I've got a couple of transfers still. There was a couple of stamps of the Christmas trees. Those went right away, and some of the older transfers that I had. So I guess a lot of people are anticipating having those for next year. But you've probably seen the announcement as well that IOD is working on getting out their new spring line already. So it's like, okay, so coming, I think, are 5 new molds, 4 new stamps, 2 gilded transfers, 2 inlays, and 3 transfers. If that adds up to 17, then that's correct. 17 new items coming. Yeesh, I remember the days when it was only 12. It's like 17. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially for people like me that I have to buy them all. Well, I don't have to, but for you guys, I do. So yeah, 17 new things. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Obviously, the inlays are limited release. I only have what I ordered, and I didn't order tons. Just because, yeah, I don't know. They don't do as well for me, and I don't want to own tons of inlays for my lifetime. So that's the big news. No date set for this. So it will not be in the next, like everybody keeps thinking, are they coming out now? No, they're not coming out. And it'd be, I would think sometime in February, but it would be mid to late February. It's not going to be right at the beginning of February. So don't think that you have to be all poised and raring to go. I think that you've got lots of time here still. In the meantime, if there's something that you were looking to add and you want to jump on the 20% sale, then go ahead and do that. And obviously any of those points accumulate that, when the new IOD comes out, maybe you've got some reward points with us. So you can spend all those for the new things when they come out. Videos this week. I can't remember what Friday's was. Monday's video was this makeover. So I had thrifted this, and it had really old, tired orange flowers, and they were all in the center. You really couldn't see this beautiful. Look at how thick those grapevine wreath. But I loved this, so I really wanted to do something that left a lot of the wood exposed, and we added a lot of these thrifted florals. So this is actually in the shop now, so $55 for that, but you can tune in. Let me just put it off to the side safely there, but you can tune in, watch the video, see how we put that together, so you could do something similar yourself if you're able to thrift. That was really one of those things where You didn't actually see a lot of the base of that on the thrift store shelf. It had the ugly orange stuff that was all in it. You saw that because it was down into a bit of a bin. So sometimes you have to really look past the ugly part. My eye just wanted to slide right by it. And it was only kind of looking and just kind of exploring what was it attached to that I saw that fabulous base. So love that. I haven't had like a grapevine wreath, like grapevine that thick before. So for me, that was a special one. So I hope you guys think I did it justice. I mean, it's infinitely better than it was because if you see the before and after, definitely better. Doesn't necessarily mean that if you didn't see the before, would you love it? That's the point. That's the point. Today's video was a kind of a bit of a starting with a styrofoam heart and doing some felting and adding some florals, and it really turned out really pretty cute. So check that one out. Friday's video. I do know what Friday is. It's a cool one. It's different. So I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what Fridays is, but it's kind of a cool idea. Dead easy, super simple, but kind of a cool, different out there idea. So check Fridays out for sure. So let's just jump into tonight because it's cold and I'm tired. And I want to go curl up at home with a book and a cup of tea. So let's get to it. Because really it's all about me. Well, you know what? Let's just jump in because this is right by my left hand and I don't want to knock it over. So this was the Alfred Meekin picture in question here. So yeah, it's kind of, I would say blue, but it's not.
Green.
Yeah, I was going to say some people are going to look at it and say green. So it's kind of one of those in between shades. Like I think it's showing up a little bit greener on screen, but it's that in between sort of color. That's not helpful, is it?
You have a blue one that you can sort of compare.
Well, you know what the difference is like it's not like that indigo blue that you see with a lot of the old. Yeah, like certainly not like the Delft plates or things like that. So it is a bit of a greeny cast. What does it say? Tintern. I don't know what that means. Tintern.
There's a blue there you can make.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it's clearly not. So it probably it's in the green family, I guess. $14 for it, regardless. And this guy, I found online for 55. So 14 is an awesome price, but maybe it counts as green. It's one of those, what color is this dress? And you're going to have half the people say it's one color and half the people say it's something else. Maybe it's one of those colors. It changes. But I will say it doesn't really have any chips or cracks or anything. It's in awesome shape for its age, which is just kind of special. These guys, I've got a set of 2 of these Blossom mugs. They are by Sango. So you've got the little blossoms climbing up the side. It's got lightly ridged, two-toned on the inside. So a pair of those guys. These guys, so it's $10 for the 2. They're selling right now for $12 a mug, $12 each on replacements. So
Kim says, I'll come and look at it. Thank you. It's so pretty.
Okay, well, looking forward to seeing it, Kim. You can check it out. We can debate the color then. See how it goes. Okay, I was sorely lacking candlesticks for a while. I just all of a sudden, like the other day, I sold like 5 of them. It's the way it goes. I'll have candlesticks. Nobody buys them. Nope. I had somebody buy a set of 3, then somebody bought 4, then somebody else had 3 shipped out. It was crazy. So I'm just at the start of adding some candlesticks in. So these three, they're all listed separately. They're all three of them are $11 each, and they are all done in a distressed white finish. I do have some tall candlestick sets that I will be making over. I will probably, sorry, missing price tag. I'll probably do those in a video because I'm maybe going to do each of them in a different finish and kind of show different looks that you can give them. But I did sell out of a lot of the white, so I needed to get going and add some of those.
How tall are they?
The
18 inches maybe?
no, I think 12, 14 inches, no more than that.
14, I would think. Maybe that's about 12 there.
Yeah, 12 to 14. The measurements are in the descriptions, but yeah, that's about right. Okay, this is a Fenton ruffled carnival glass dish. It's green. It's a green base with the carnival. You can see it better on Facebook than YouTube. I don't know why. Better lighting. Anyway, so it's for $12. This one, the lowest price I found it for online is $28. It has the grape leaf and grape pattern going around it. And again, for this, there's no chips or cracks or anything. So it's an awesome shape and still has all of its wonderful color and glow. This little glass dish, so 3-footed, it's got the amethyst base and a clear glass flat wide rim to it for $7. Now I did highlight that there seems to be maybe a spot with a little chip, but if so, if it's a chip and not just in the manufacturing process, then somebody has filed it smooth. But it looked like it was a chip. So I did take a close-up picture of it, and I mentioned it just because it looks like that's maybe what it was, and I didn't want you to be surprised. Obviously, it's only because I was being picky that I noticed it. But I love the look of that little dish. Super cute. This Fire King milk glass relish tray is from the 1950s. This is an awesome shape. Like there is no wear on any of that gold beaded trim on it at all. So this is for $18 in the shop. Yeah. Pretty much brand new, that trim on there, which is awesome. The find of the week was this. So this is a Mickey Mouse. I think it's called a silver bullet canister. What it has are all of the old vintage Mickey sketches on the outside. And it is in near perfect condition, quite honestly. It perfectly clean on the inside. I don't think it was ever used.
Cookie there?
Yeah, make a cookie jar for it, right?
Maybe it's a decor piece.
And yeah, so it's got all the Disney credentials on it. Silver buffalo, not silver bullet. See, I was close. Silver buffalo, and $10. And I saw this one online for $81. I wrote them down, the prices, so that I wasn't lying to you. But saw that one for $81. So good deal on that one. And just super cute. I like the fact that it's Mickey. You've got the one colored Mickey, but you've got all the original sketches, which I love seeing in terms of how he came up with the figure and the shaping. And it's got some of his words on there and stuff. Now this is a set of 2 butterfly mugs. So it's got the butterfly all the way around in unglazed, right? So it's all glazed around that with the brown speckles. I just love that it's the butterflies, but it's not like it's this super colorful in your face design. So nice, comfortable mug to hold. I would do the 3 fingers and the baby underneath. $10 for the pair.
Is that a technical term? 3 fingers and baby underneath.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not big on the 2-finger mugs. Like where the handle is only big enough for 2 fingers. I like 3 fingers and then the baby can go underneath. Or if it's a big mug, I don't mind the 4-finger, almost tankard kind of hold. I'm sure this is more technical, but you guys get it, right? Like you have certain mugs that are just really comfortable to hold, and it's probably very important when you add the weight of your beverage of choice.
1 finger and support with the little finger.
No, then you're doing the delicate teacup if you're doing the 1 little finger.
Or a small mug like that.
You know.
Like they use. One finger.
Whatever.
What would you put in this one?
Finger wise?
Yeah.
I would do 2.
2.
I would do 2. He's saying he's a 1-finger guy. All right. This, he is off behind the camera giving me the finger. I don't think that's very nice. He's doing it because you can't see him. All right. This is from Portugal, I believe. So pottery wine cooler. You've got the open pottery on the inside, lightly, nicely glazed. It's got the hand painted design. And this one actually comes with the base. So for $14. So, which is nice. Usually if I get them, the base is long gone. So it's nice having the base so that if there's any condensation down the sides, it's going into the base instead. Obviously, you could use this for florals as well. And the nice thing about it then is if you're filling it with water, then again, you have the base in case, again, it's sweating out. So you could use it for florals, which would be lovely. But you could also use it as a utensil holder if you've got a lot of really tall utensils. But this is a pretty tall wine cooler. Some are much shorter, which more clearly make utensil holders. But it's in, again, pristine condition on that one. This is, it's a wall hook, cast iron wall hook. So wall hook crown.
King Charles crown.
King Charles crown? You're just making that up. Okay, so $7 for the crown wall hook. I like that. All right, okay, so this next one. I kept looking at it, trying to decide what kind of bird it was, and I called it a flamingo because it had big, wide feet.
Ibis.
But it's not a flamingo, but it's not a heron.
No, it's like that Egyptian thing. Ibis, I-B-I-S.
Is it an ibis?
I think so.
Ibis? Because I didn't know with the little head thing. Anyway, the body is wood. The rest is metal. So I loved it as a decor piece, but everybody's losing their price tags here. But I called it a flamingo, but it's not. And I kept looking at it thinking, because it's got the webbed feet. It's not a heron's feet per se. But I didn't think the neck was long enough for a flamingo. So anyway, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's $11. If you buy it, you could call it whatever kind of bird you want. Yeah. I'm like, some days, right? I'm staring at things going, I don't know what you are. Sort of, it's a bird. Sometimes the names of florals, usually it's the names of florals that escape me because I don't know them. That's an ibis.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have this thing on its head.
I know.
See, I don't
But
know.
it has a long, skinny.
Yeah, the long beak. I don't know. It's some kind of bird. Again, the artist could have just taken liberties. It could have just the artist could have just been making a bird, a long-legged bird.
Oops, I left that there. Sorry,
You know,
welding iron.
because gosh knows when I'm painting things, I'm just going for approximation, not necessarily lifelike. And when I'm doing flowers, I'm just making up flowers. So they could have made up a bird. This is a rustic earthenware vase, pot, whatever, for $7. And this is its legitimate finish. This is what it's supposed to look like. A lot of these were designed as storage containers that got buried. So that's why you get this kind of earthen look, like it's got dirt or sand, typically sand, embedded into it because they use them as storage underground.
Kathy Monk says a crane, maybe.
Yeah, see, like I'm kind of going a heron, a crane, a flamingo, and now an ibis. We're adding something else in. How do you even say that? Ibis?
Ibis, probably. Yeah.
Ibis, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, one of those kind of birds. One of those long-legged, long-necked birds. It's like, oh my gosh. This guy. So we know that I love art glass. So this is a double-walled glass, so pretty substantial glass, typically called fishbowl vase. It's white glass, solid white glass interior. So none of this is flashed color. So flashed color is when it was maybe just a clear glass and then it's kind of painted and baked. So the color is baked on, which means it can get scratched off. This is just solid glass. All of the decoration is part of the design and was made with glass itself. So you have the solid white interior, and then you've got the blue exterior with the dots. And then look at the base of this. There is one scratch somewhere. No, it's down here. Okay, enough that it's there in good light. I could see it. There it is. So there's one little scratch down at the base. Nothing at the top, no chips, no cracks or anything. $12 for this beauty. And it's substantial. It's got heft to it. Nick just picked it up and goes, oh. This is a Pioneer Woman bowl. So beautiful bright yellow interior, bright yellow polka dots. There's tiny, tiny little utensil scratch inside. Now I'm being picky. Pretty much in great shape. $7.50 for that. And then this bowl is a handmade pottery bowl from 2019. And it looks like it was Kay Whitlaw. Kay Whitlaw. I don't know who you are, but this was their bowl that they made. So it's got the fern branch going up with the embedded stem feel, right? Carved into it with the banded colors for $9. Put you over there. Thank you. And we have a set of 4 of these small, these are from Portugal. House and Home, made in Portugal. Beautiful little, I love this color. It's like this deep, deep coral, but it's got raised dots around the outside. So a set of 4 of these little bowls, which I love for, you know, like if you're doing charcuterie boards and things and you've got this for all of your little dips and spreads and having a nice grouping of them, kind of ramekin size, but getting away from the ramekin shape. But they're also great as like little nut dishes. They're good as little mise en place. So, you know, if you're, you know, maybe if you're doing like a taco night, you've got all your different little chilies in here and all that kind of stuff. So $9 for the set of 4 of those. And then, 2 things still. This is a set of like a creamer and sugar. So I don't know if you can see that they've got the gold rimming, which all of that is in perfect shape. So these look brand new, the two of these. These are from Akasa, and they are HK 407 antique gold. So is that Hong Kong? Hong Kong?
Probably.
407 antique gold rims on them. So the lowest price that I found these for were online for $30 each piece. So $30 a piece. We've got them for 16
$8 a piece.
together. $8 a piece. Yeah, and they're just lovely. They've just got like a nice clean shape, and they've got little ridging, and just that little tiny band of gold. Nothing that's really overwhelming or garish. But again, no real wear on the gold at all. Last up is a little watercolor, which is just stinking cute. So it is signed just with initials, TS, but it is a little bench with a couple birdhouses on them. So 4 birdhouses, a little pail, just so cute. Perfect. It's for $30. So perfect going into, perfect in a cottage, right? It'd be cute in cottage entryway, and then you've got your hooks underneath to hang your keys or things like that.
Or house entryway. Even.
Yeah, little house entryway. It's just a lovely little cute, fun watercolor. And I love that it's not just square, right? It's just a nice different shape. And they've got the boarding in behind, and just really cute, nicely done. Okay. I'm looking around because sometimes I put things in weird places, but I think that's it for tonight. My book and my tea is calling, and I'm doing a big honkin' mug of tea. It's going to be 3 or 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Take advantage of the sale if there's something from IOD you need. It includes obviously all of the stamps and transfers, inlays, molds, the clay, the inks, the ink pads. I mean, the whole schmozzle. Anything from them is included. And definitely check out the videos and let me know what you think of Fridays. It's a little bit different. Thanks as always. Appreciate you. Take care.